told you were in my dream.
Yes,
my dream had a nail bar in it. So welcome.
It's so special to be sitting here in these stunning headquarters, but 15 years in the city where it all started. What did some of those first days and weeks and months look like for you?
Oh my goodness, you know, I remember them so vividly still. You know, I loved fashion, I loved design, and you know, I was able to create a little collection. And I always say, you know, Austin is such an incredible community that supports local businesses. And so I took this little, you know, tea box of jewelry. When my son was born, I put him in a baby Bjorn. He was 3 months old. And we went store to store here in Austin. And then the last store, I actually sold all my samples so that I'd have enough money to produce the orders I had written. I mean, I started with $500, and so made every order in my extra bedroom of our house. So to be sitting here in this headquarters with you, fast forward 15 years, is really, I could have never imagined.
When did you kind of feel the momentum shift from when you were doing the orders in your back bedroom to more stores in Austin to across the country?
You know, I look back at it and there were some moments where we got some good breaks along the way. So, you know, I remember when Nordstrom wrote their first order and getting that call. You know, I'll never forget Oscar de la Renta using my jewelry in his fashion show in 2005. And here we were, this little company in Austin, and he just saw my jewelry on someone and liked it, and you know, asked me to come to New York. You know, moments like that just gave us fuel to keep going, because there were a lot of times it was really hard. Like, how were we going to pay rent? How was I going to make payroll? How were we going to continue to do what we're doing, especially when you're doing it all on your own? So, you know, I had personal guaranteed everything and signed my life away, and you know, and it was really a challenge. For us, the biggest turning point was in 2010. So I started in 2002. So it took a bit, right? This wasn't an overnight success story.
And a lot of people, you know, always think they are when they see big successes. They don't realize, you know, there's years that have gone on that journey.
Years of a lot of love and a lot of struggle. And I really realized that we needed to make a shift. I wanted to connect with our customer directly. In 2010, we opened our first retail store on South Congress. And I will never forget it, because we opened and I was just hopeful that people would like it. We wanted to create a really unique experience. And there were people lined up around the block, and
for sure,
it was like, oh my goodness. And that was, I think, for us, the biggest shift. When we started touching and interacting with our customer directly, that's when our company went like from here to here. I've been so blessed to have great people in my life. I have an incredible family. I've got my mother here in Austin who still works with me. She helps ship orders out of our dining room to Nordstrom. She's still with me. And having those people be your voice, that sometimes, because you'll sit there and you'll think, oh, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not, you know, able to do this. And you have to have sometimes people to remind you, you can do this, and what you are doing is good, and don't give up. You know, I think what was important in a lot of entrepreneurs is not just sticking with it, but being thoughtful enough to sometimes get a 360 of you and go, what's not working? And be able to, you know, change the formula. So here we were plugging along doing something one way for 8 years, and I was like, okay, I was afraid to get into retail. I was scared of retail. And it took something big, like the recession, to happen to make me realize if I was going to keep my business, I had to do something radical, which for me was retail, and never be complacent. You know, every morning I wake up and I want to, you know, create something better for our customer and wow her and surprise and delight her. I'm never I'm like, what can we do today that's going to just blow her away?
You know, every piece of Kendra Scott has this kind of undeniable charm to it. Where do you bring in some of those style and creative inspirations?
So when I'm designing a piece, I'm thinking about, how is she going to wear this? Could she wear it to the office? Could she wear it running to the soccer game? Could she wear it to a gala? Could she wear it to her friend's wedding? So I'm always thinking about our customer when I design. I think about a lot of our women. I think about our, you know, 15-year-old customer and our 80-year-old customer and everyone in between, and how we can make pieces that she's going to love and enjoy.
So these headquarters are truly incredible. What were you hoping to create here?
You know, you're sitting inside my dream. I really wanted to create an inspiring place that people were happy to come to, that it felt like you were walking into my home, and have perks that women would enjoy. We're 98% women, so we have a lot of fun things, including our nail bar, which I would love for you to come and see.
Are you serious?
Yes, come on.
Let's do it. Can I move here?
we had a white hallway, and I said, this doesn't feel homey. I want it to feel like you're in my house.
Right.
So I made them trim out with all this molding, and they're like, Kendra, you do know this is an office. And I'm like, it's my home office. So even those little details were so important, because I wanted, everywhere you walk, I want it to be pretty. And then all of our conference rooms, they're actually stones. So if you reserve a conference room, like this is the turquoise room. Okay, come in the nail bar. I mean, let's talk about perks. I mean, Taylor.
Talk about them.
Talk about perks.
Unreal.
You're a KS girl, you get and boy, you get complimentary manis and petties.
This is my dream come true.
Isn't it a dream?
Yes. Okay, so you said a nail salon would be in your dream. What else is in your dream here?
We have a family game room, so if you pick up your child after work and you want them to just have a little bit of time, there's coloring books and blocks and video games. They can do their homework. You know, they have a fun place. So, you know, we have a lot of moms. We have 98% women here and a lot of new moms. So we needed a place for them to be able to pump, to breastfeed their babies, and they can do that in our wellness rooms with cashmere blankets and a refrigerator dedicated to mother's milk, and they can watch their favorite television show.
You've thought of everything.
And so it's really nice. And then Smoothie Bar. So my favorite thing that keeps me going throughout my day is a healthy smoothie. We have complimentary smoothies all day long. You can order them right to your desk and they'll get delivered to you. So you don't even have to get up.
You don't, why get up? Keep working, there's a smoothie coming to you. This is so lovely. So you've obviously created such a special culture here. Another big part of your culture is philanthropy. Why is that such at the core of what you do? You know, when I started this company, it was after I lost my stepfather, Rob, to brain cancer. And he told me 3 words before he passed, which were, you do good. And when he had brain cancer, his speech was one of the things that went, and those 3 words really stuck with me because he was telling me to use the gifts I've been given to do good. And you know, we have a short time here on this earth, and so while I'm here, that was something that was really important to me, is to make an impact, to do something good. And I'm really proud of our company because that really is what we look at every day as success. That is so special. Ladies, thank you for this so much. Kendra, thank you for that. Oh
that
my
is
gosh,
just so inspiring.
Beautiful nails, a beautiful setting.
You'll just have to go get a smoothie on your way.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.